What's up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are live with another event. I'm actually excited. Will be pretty cool. We got a new hero, we got a lot of new stuff. It is boiling hot in this room. I have the fan on. At whatever point you notice that it's rather annoying, just tell me. I just think that I'm probably going to drop dead on the spot if I turn it off. So it is hot, it is hot, it is horrible. Horrible, you're stuck at work again? Well, that is annoying. Jesus, Wraec, you scared me. Yeah, I was told before I come in with energy now. I guess that is good as well. You have to have some energy in your life. Now you have a proper build. Now you can properly enjoy the stream, so that is something great. Yeah, new hero. Kind of exciting. It is absolutely hot in Germany. We had 36 degrees Celsius yesterday. Today a little bit colder, which is about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you have Fahrenheit in your country, that is 97 degrees. So it's quite hot. It's also very humid. And this is quite the weird thing. You notice during the later time in the days when you have like the 36 degrees, earlier on it's a little bit colder. Later on it sometimes is more easier to handle. Early on I was sitting at my desk, I was just minding my work, and I was sweating. It was just like 25 degrees outside or something. I was sweating. And it was absolutely crazy. So I had to turn on the fan very early this morning. Wasn't quite fun, I have to say it. Can't even hear the fan. Yeah, usually you hear it when I'm talking, and some people say, it's annoying. There are some people are a lot more, well, they care a lot more about the audio side, and when they hear small things, they get really annoyed by it. So I usually decide to sweat, but we can only do this to a certain degree. And I don't think I can manage 2 hours live stream today if we turn off this fan. So that is the problem, and then we have to rush it. New hero, we evolve live IGNACIA. I don't know. The thing is, I was looking at her and I just liked the design immediately. I don't even know why. It just reminds me a little bit, probably of AFK Journey, a little bit about Talene. Without an AC, it's unbearable. Yeah, I don't have an AC yet. The plan was to get an AC after the summer, because I'm stingy. I wanted to save some money, so I said like, okay, I'd rather buy my AC in the winter than trying to buy it in the summer. So I will buy it in the winter, and then the guy will have nothing to do and don't know what he wants to, because he's selling AC. Nobody wants AC in the winter, so that is completely fine, and then I can go and just like get it for a little bit cheaper, and then I will have AC next summer. And last time this sounded like a great idea, because we had like 23 degrees outside or something like that, and I felt like, okay, I can easily handle that, no problem. And then now it's 36 degrees here. And I think for the first time ever, it was so hot in the night that I nearly couldn't sleep. So that was horrible. Yeah, well, I read her skills. I don't know. Damage numbers don't seem that high, but it's interesting because they gave her this effect called Constrained, which is like an attribute reduction, but it's actually a skill effect. So you have Constrained. It's not stackable and reduces the owner's attack by 6%. And you think like, okay, 6% attack reduction. Yeah, not that great. And then we have Shaping. Shaping is in general damage over time. It works like damage over time, but it's skill effect, so it can't be purified. So she has an attribute reduction that can't be purified and a skill effect that can't be purified. So yeah. It's not the German way, VTM. It's not the German way to have an AC. But I will go against the way of my ancestors and actually get one. So, yeah. The only interesting thing that I saw here was really this. When it inflicts Shaping, additionally deals 500% holy damage to the target. I thought this is kind of funny. As it's interesting enough, if like a PvE enemy had this, it would be like a supremely weak ability. For us, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. So, I'd be honest, we will probably not do too much on her. The issue is we don't really get the core. So yeah, like, I don't know. We probably, I'm not too sure if we get the core. We will see. If we get the core, we will test her. If we don't get the core, we won't. I had all of this planned, deleted it. Thank you for that. In this event in general, throughout this entire event, there are two things. First thing, there's not really too much Grimoire drops. We have about 6.5 Grimoire drops, we can say. Maybe you can count it as 7, because we get like, where is it? There is like this chest somewhere in one of those things here. And this includes like 5,000 of this and 700k of this. So it's like if you can get both of those, it's about 7 Grimoire drops total, because you can get 6 from the shop, from the, where is it? My god, I find nothing from the mysterious sales. It's about 6, and then plus the 7th one there, which is interesting because this event will be like 700-800 for the completion that we are going to do. 700-800 USD. So about the price of an AC. Oh no, it's a little bit crazy. And it will include like 7 drops. And the one we did, I posted the video I think yesterday. That was 200 USD for 4 drops. So really, in terms of the value of just Grimoire, this event is not really worth it. But it is pretty crazy, because if we check this out, look at that. Sign-in book, daily lock-in, 3 deluxe gift boxes, each of this with pages of Destiny. So we have 3 pages of Destiny here. And this throughout the entire week, so pretty nice. Then you go into the next one, and you have plentiful gifts, and usually first one, really weak. But what will we have here? Another deluxe box 2 with even more sigil pages. So we have sigil pages over here. Pretty crazy. Then you go on, this is like standard stuff, like the attacking. Then you have a little bit of an awakening event, okay, cool. And then you come to the luck relay, which we have to buy, of course. And you notice, if you go forward a little bit in here, not only do you have the event resource and some prism starry, later on you start finding yourself, not with cores, where is it? Here. You start finding yourself with deluxe gift boxes suddenly. So you have like 50 more deluxe gift boxes in here. And I was told by semi-reliable sources that there were around 200 plus to 250 sigil pages in there, plus the stuff that we have like in the value packages itself. So we have another 20 there. So in terms of like the sigil pages they just throw at you, it's pretty crazy actually. It's pretty crazy. So what do we have to do? There was the Soul Awakening session. We don't have to talk about that. By the way, I didn't really go for it. 106 points. I just went for the most basic loot. Summoning, we are going to go for IGNACIA. I just want more copies of her, so it's fairly easy. Kind of interesting that she's Abyss. If she was strong, together with RW, would be fairly interesting. So we're going to go for her. I don't think I have any slots, so we're going to suffer. You know how it works. Yeah, 150 slots. So yeah, this is going to be kind of bad, I guess. We can delete a few heroes, and then I hope this is going to be enough. So we're first going to do a few summons. 100 bombs, as far as possible. And we're going to hope for a few IGNACIA copies. I mean, we're getting a lot of high value here. So you have to see. To be honest, for a late 130 plus CSG, getting 4 Grimoire stuff is crazy at this event. Yeah, if you go for the lower value stuff, it's honestly better. When I have to delete stuff, I will show the problem. I will show the problem with Grimoire. Because on the other event it was like 200, you got your coins, you had your 4 Grimoire, it was relatively easy to get. What they do on this event though, and this is the issue, it's pretty far apart. It's like 2 Grimoire drops per completion. So you get a lot of loot, don't get me wrong, you get a lot of loot. There's 13 other loot drops in there, star soul materials, etc. But you only get like 6 Grimoire drops. So this is going to be a thing. Almost we're going to go for every event. Don't worry about it. So we don't have to think about it. I will show you this event. We're going to enjoy it together. This is going to be a thing. So the Glory Sale doesn't really feature a whole lot of Grimoire materials. So what makes it so good, for example, for Star Soul materials is you not only have the Star Soul materials in here, which we have the Grimoire materials too. They are like, we have Star Soul here, look at that Grimoire material. There are 2 Grimoire materials in the first round. In the second round, we only have the Grimoire material here and here. So you have to go into the 3rd completion and get yourself to the 3rd floor as well to get the Grimoire materials. The Grimoire materials is also not discounted, so this makes it difficult. And then we have this problem. The surprise gift only includes transition material, origin material, and Star Soul material. It never includes Grimoire. So without the Grimoire drops there's actually very limited Grimoire in this type of event. And Mustard, he is right. Like, if from the perspective of me, this is not like too much of a good event. We could very well go for 130 completion here and just say, okay, we do the easy full completion of the first round, and then on the second regular round we only go to the third one, and that would give us 4. That would give us 4. So that is the crazy part here. We could go for way cheaper completion. We are, however, still working to an extent on the Star Soul, so that is something that we're going to do, and of course we are whaling, so yeah, in that sense it doesn't really matter. But this is an event where in the very, very, very close future I won't see any value in doing it. So the problem with this event is really there's too little Grimoire material in there to reasonably go for it, other than like the smaller completion that was suggested, that with the 130 USD plus CSG. It is not really worth to go beyond that, unless you are like a whale and you have a ton of resources. They got an IGNACIA there, nice. That is the thing. I think, yeah, it should be in the completion rewards. It should be in the completion rewards. They made it so the packs are really, really good. I think, yeah, the question is, do the packs really make up for it? If you are a whale and if you say, okay, you want to go for sigils, yes, great. In that sense, it's great, because you get like the entire value of the pack is basically already in the sigil pages, because what you have there is pretty crazy. If you were buying old cool events like the Precious page, you had 25 for 100 USD. You can see it right there, 25 for 100 USD. If you usually buy that and you compare it to this, it's way better. That's 20 for 100 USD, but you get the entire event progress with it. So you have 80% of the value of this pack already in the sigil pages, and then only 20% is on the event. And if you think about it like this, then the event is really, really good. But that's a whale perspective, you know? That is not like the perspective of somebody that needs to get like the best value for 100 USD. 30 USD here from KW, my man, thanks for that. Okay, we got the event funded here. That is really, really nice. Shout out to KW, really long-standing supporter here on this channel. Man, that is great. Happy to see you here, mate. Absolutely enormous. I think, honestly, that is the biggest donation that I've ever gotten. I think Devilman was up there. He did like, I think 3 times 10 USD in the row, but that is like the biggest single donation I've ever seen. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane, mate. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. So that is absolutely great. Oh, and when we are on donations, I think we are going to have memberships on the channel. I don't know if they are activated yet. You don't have to buy them. It is a little bit weird. They are a great way to support this channel. You don't have to buy the memberships on this one, but YouTube paid me for it. Not even kidding. YouTube just sent me money and said activate channel memberships. No joke. They just straight up paid me for it. So that is the reason why we have channel memberships. I just wanted to mention that because KW is long-standing channel member as well on the other channel, so I wanted to mention that for this one. That is great to hear, mate. Number 1 now next to the name. There it is. How does this actually work? Bloody hell, that is... YouTube based this XP really on the donations. KW is at 1525 XP. That places him on place 1, and place 2 has 75 XP. So, by YouTube metrics, KW is ahead by thousands of percent. That is insane. That is insane. 1500 XP. It's absolute madness. Nobody can catch up to that. That is insane. Yeah, so that was the thing. YouTube wants people to activate memberships. And they sent me like a notification. You were selected for a membership activation program. I have no idea why they did it. But they were like, if you activate memberships, we give you 500 USD. And I was like, okay, I take 500 USD, sure. So I activated memberships, added no perks to them. And yeah, So yeah, you can support the channel through it. It works. It is nothing. So there is no content. I don't know if I'm going to do membership content necessarily. You don't have to buy it. It's just because YouTube said they are going to activate it. Every dollar that is spent in there, though, YouTube matches up to 500 USD. So essentially, if you buy a membership for 3 USD, YouTube will give another 3 USD. You are already. You're on the main channel, KW. On this one, this is like the second channel for Idle Heroes. So on this one, it didn't carry over. I really would have liked that there's to link that, but YouTube handles like the accounts in general really weirdly. So if you have like 2 YouTube accounts, the way it works is you have to kind of switch between them, and YouTube doesn't give you the same privileges on every single account. So like if you make a second YouTube account, you have to go through all the progress of activating that account, of like legitimizing this account. You have to do like your phone verification again. You have to go ahead and you have to get all of the requirements again to monetize it, despite you already having a monetized account on your channel. You have to do all of that again. So, and YouTube at the moment doesn't allow me to link the memberships. I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to have the memberships that are currently on my main account on my second account, because those are the OG people that came from Idle Heroes, and I wanted to have the opportunity for them to show their badges. But honestly, I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm thinking about it. Like next time we go into another game, I'm thinking about switching back. But it would be so... I like the idea of switching Idle Heroes back to the main channel and making whatever game I'm covering after AFK Journey on this channel. But on the other hand, it would be confusing for the people. It was so confusing for the people. So many people said, Wraec, why don't you do Idle Heroes videos anymore? And I was like, I do Idle Heroes videos, mate. They are on the second channel. And they were like, there is a second channel. And I don't want to do that again. Like on that end, it sucks. But I would like to have the memberships on the second channel. Maybe... I don't know if YouTube support could do this. If this is like something I could do. Well, if I tell YouTube support, please transfer all of those people and their progress over and make this like there. I don't think YouTube has support in that way, right? They are not really good with that. I think they replaced their support with AI, so that will be a problem. But yeah, this is the thing. So like the memberships here, as I said, just ignore them. Just ignore them unless you really want to support the channel. Then okay. But it's not really there to be like an applicable product in that sense. It's just there because YouTube gives me money. I kind of like that, if I'm honest. When I saw that YouTube said like, okay, you get 500 USD for activating memberships, I was like, you're really? That seems like a waste of money. And if I had any stocks in Google, I would have sold them at that point. I would have been like, maybe not do that. Doesn't seem like a really good investment. I don't know, guys. That's like the thing. Will you buy an S-tier IGNACIA? Well, I would have to lie if I said I didn't check. I checked, but the prices are wrong. KW with a 3 USD. Thanks, mate. Again. Okay, it's good, mate. It's good. I'm doing this for your entertainment. You don't have to donate. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. It's all good. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I'm shy. I'll tell you that. I'm shy a little bit. So thank you, mate. Thank you. See, the thing is really, I checked and the prices were wrong. Like the prices were, I think there was one that the guy tried to sold an SS IGNACIA for 500,000 starry gems. I was like, no. And we talked about that on SGAP and we said like a price maybe 130, maybe 130k. That would be a price. It's just we don't have the prices anymore. Moving out of my parents' house and I saw cool apartments like very affordable for 52 square meters. Hey, that's cool, Pendix. That's cool. Nice, nice flat there. That is really nice. I hope you will enjoy that. I'm honestly sure. Let's be honest, I'm honestly sure you will. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, I have to be honest. For me, it was like I just inherited a flat, so I'm really privileged in that sense. So I didn't really have to think about it. I just randomly inherited one, and then this was good, and it's worked for me. So, yeah. Which is honestly interesting because I've never rented. I just took the flat that I inherited, lived in that, and that was good. So that was nice. Yeah. 400 euro warm. Okay, but that's okay, depending on the area. But like it's a decent price. 400 euro warm is cheap, honestly. It's really cheap. Wait, warm? No, warm is really cheap. Because I'm shy, Gengar, with it. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. It's difficult for me. I'm usually spending the money, not receiving it. Will you test IGNACIA? Well, I already said, like, I don't want to test it without the core. If we get the core, if this works out, then yes. Otherwise, no. Like, not really. I don't know. I want to. I want to. I was thinking of moving to Germany to find some work. Do you recommend it, thinking about the high taxes? Well, it depends what you want, right? Like, if you want to make a lot of money by working, well, it's still tough in Germany. And what you have in Germany is we have good social security. So, like, you can be pretty sure that your life will stay comfortable no matter really what happens. So you can never really drop to rock bottom in Germany unless you have some psychological problems and you refuse help. Other than that, yeah, like in Germany you always have like some kind of support net. So that is really the good thing about Germany. It's not really about like being able to make like money and be super rich at the end of the day. You will make decent money, of course. You will make good money compared to like a lot of third world countries. You will live a better life, yes, also true. But what is really worth it is you will have health insurance. You will have like a social net. If you lose your work, it won't be a big problem because, well, it might be a big problem, but you will still have some money that comes in. You will still be able to eat. You will have a lot of laws that work in favor of you. Worker security and all of that is pretty well established. So that is really what works in Germany. And we have a lot of, and we actually do have a lot of programs to get people to come to Germany. So it's not like you always see it on the street like immigrants and yada yada yada. That is not really the thing. The problem is, well, the thing that you can do is there are a lot of jobs that are searched for, like care workers, for example. If you have a job where you care for the elderly, if you want to do that, there are a lot of opportunities to come to Germany and do that here, and they will even pay you money. There are even some funding for that where you can get some money on the hand. Like I think there's like there's currently a program going on where you get like 1,500 if you made like if you learned like a care job outside of Germany. Some specific ones are accepted, not all of them, and come to Germany then to do your job and do like a certain well, how you would say, a certain process to get it accepted here in Germany. No homeless problem in Germany. Well, we do have homeless people, but usually it is more like people that want to be homeless. So if you want to go and get like a flat, and if you want to get help, you usually can. You can just like go to the job center, tell them, okay, yeah, I don't have any place to live, I don't have any money, and they will just say, okay, no problem, and they will put you in some place. We'll have like some residence where you can sleep, and then later on you can just get yourself a flat. There are a lot actually, and just tell them, okay, this is the flat that I want to go. They will check it out, they will check the details, and they will tell you, okay, it's okay, and then you can just go in there and they will pay the full flat. So that works out. There are homeless people, however, some people that are on drugs, some people that in general don't really fall out of the entire system in some ways. But what you don't really have is like the problems that you have in the US a lot. In the US I saw a lot of the times the problem is that they don't have a passport, which is not really a problem in Germany. You can fairly easily get that. And for some people it's they don't really know where to go. I don't know, Flavian. I mean, we're trying to get out of nuclear energy, right? So I don't know how the perspective is there. France has a lot of nuclear facilities still. So that is the thing. What do you think of Donald Trump? Donald Trump is very funny from an outside perspective. Like, I wouldn't want to have him as a president, but if you look at it kind of with a little less empathy from outside, it's very funny. Yeah. And I think we still have some, but they try to do like the exit from it. Average salary, you have to Google that, mate. I don't know that by heart. Have you got any plans for round 3? For round 3, not really. If only more countries were like that. I'm pretty happy in Germany. I like Germany. Yeah, definitely do. Definitely do. I have to say that. I definitely like it here in Germany. Taxes are nice. There are a lot of things that can be improved. I think there are like... I think Germany has so many things that just like needs somebody to just do it. And like if you are like a politician and you just have the power at that moment where you just have to say, okay, we do it this, they make one smooth process and it all works out. So I think we need a little bit of more action on that side, a little bit less, hey, I want to make my voters happy and give them like presents, and more really want to act and really want to make process, and we need a little bit more people like that in power, and then I think it can work out well. We're not very good with digital things. If we do digital things, they suck, which is like a thing. But it's like okay to live here. And if you want to make a company, even if you want to make YouTube, it sucks because you never know if you're even doing it right, and then maybe the tax people come and hit you on the head or something. That sucks. But I think like in comparison to many other countries, we have very little problems. We are very, very privileged. And when I talk to people that live in less fortunate areas around the world, then honestly all of the complaining that people do in Germany becomes a joke. And that's the thing. So that is what I want to say. Taxes in Germany, well, there are areas where you have higher taxes. I think like the general person pays around 32% taxes. That's like the area. I think that was around the average is when you pay around 30%, a little bit less, I think. Then of course you have on most of the most items you have a 19% sales tax. So that is another thing. Did my internet just die? My YouTube live streaming just died. Ah, okay, doesn't matter. We need some packs. I should buy the relay first. You pay 55% taxes. That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I definitely don't pay 55% taxes. I couldn't tell you right now what I pay. Well, wait, I actually can. Did I download that? You guys can't see it, that's good. Did I download that? Okay, I don't see it. Oh, wait, I do see it. Oh wait, that is just income tax. Yeah, that was actually a little bit less. Okay, probably average will be a little bit lower. Because I'm earning more than average and I just paid like 26%. So, yeah, I take it back. 30% was even too high. Ah, wait, but I don't... Okay, I don't pay all of the taxes other people pay. I have to say at this point. So... Yeah, it's a little bit more for other people. Income tax is like 25%. And then you have to pay social taxes and other stuff. So that comes on top of it. So it's kind of tough to look at my stuff and say, okay, that is like a general thing for the Germans. So it's like a bit stupid. 19% tax is a sales tax in Germany. So if you buy something, if you go and like buy yourself, I don't know, a Bratwurst, just German examples, and the Bratwurst would usually cost €1, then you pay €1.90, 19% sales tax. But a difference to America. In America, it would be shown as €1 Bratwurst, and then at the cashier it would tell you €1.19 or $1.19. In Germany it would always be shown as €1.19, and that is also what you pay. What do you work as? Well, at YouTube, and then I have a job where I work for the government and do some stuff, and then I have another company, and that's about it at the moment. Yeah. German meat tastes so much better than Dutch meat. That sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong. But you tell me, bro. It's alright. All good. That's okay. Okay, we need to buy more packs, I guess, right? So what do we buy? We have 400 left. So we buy this, I guess. We buy 2. Yeah, we buy 2. 52... Okay, wait, yeah. But not income tax, Sleepy. You don't pay 52% income tax. Otherwise, stop complaining. If you pay 52% income tax, stop complaining, mate. Stop complaining. Okay, we are going to fight this boss. Purchase with gems. Yes, 50. Thank you. And then you can't purchase with starry gems. Okay, I have to fight this. Okay. I'll be honest, guys. I don't really care. Heart in Flame Swarzy. Hä? Oh, wait, 2. 2 is... No. Okay. 5. 5 is this... Five is this again. Okay, I just do it correctly. Correctly is faster. Is it just like 1, 2, 3? Okay. Can I press 5? Does this work? Wait, does this work if I press 5? No. Okay, we have to click. Yeah. 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 4 is 4. Makes it a lot easier. Fighting this boss is tedious, it takes like 10 minutes. Yeah, but I don't have to look at the screen too much. So it's actually okay. We can watch chat. And as we can watch chat, this actually works. I mean, you can in theory hammer 1 and just like lose a lot. This minigame is very easy actually. I mean, you don't have to do that. I'm not too much of a fan of all the minigames. But I would appreciate if they sent me this graphic. Like high definition Star Expedition boss is pretty cool. In general, they should do some more graphics. Now, the new app that I use for the thumbnails is fairly good, I have to say. What do you think about the thumbnails, guys? Now that we have live chat, I'm trying to like improve the thumbnails a little bit. We went with a few different styles. I like today's style. Like from my side of you guys. From my side of you, I like today's style. I want to do like the font with like the glowing text and the other stuff next to it. That is what I wanted to do. And then I thought like, okay, in terms of the style, we just make a color that fits to the picture that we have. So like today we have yellow, and maybe I will do something else on the next time. You like them, JKH? That is great. Godlike thumbnail, they look good. Okay, I'm happy that you guys like those, because I use different apps. I used to do them on the smartphone, and I think those are still alright, the ones that I did on smartphone. I think this software, it's called Canva, it gives me a few more options. And I'm not a pro by any means, but it makes it very easy, and the tools in general seem like they work a little bit better than the ones on the app. So like... upgrading the resolution of something, for example. There is like an option there, and I think it's a little bit better than on the smartphone app. The smartphone app is really good if you're on the run though. Like pretty fairly good for that. It's like a 10 USD app, one-time purchase, and they have a lot of good things. So that works out. This one is subscription. It gives you a ton of media though for it, so I understand why it's a subscription. Like the tools itself, okay, but it gives you like access to photos, to stock photos and other stuff with it. which we don't necessarily all need, but I tried different thumbnail types, and it gives you the option to do different thumbnail types, which is really cool. Like you can do popular thumbnails, like some stuff other YouTubers did. They have this in there as like a preset, and you can just copy it, which is fairly nice. And if you have like some PNG photos, I don't know if you have your face on the thumbnails, maybe like Barry or MK or something, and you have the PNGs, you can just put them in there instead of the photo that is already on there, and you have the thumbnail ready in like 5 seconds, which is fairly interesting. And I'm currently in the testing phase. I'm currently in the testing phase of this software, so it's free. I don't mind paying it. I will pay it for a year, and I will get like a bill, and then I will deduct this from my taxes, so that will work. That is alright. For subscription, that is easily doable. So that is fairly nice. Okay, we got it. Do you have a girlfriend? Not at the moment. Honestly, quite happy to not have one at the moment. Seems always quite stressful. Like when times when I had this, it was alright. Never really was annoyed with it, but in recent times, like, so many of those girls that I know are like talking about marrying, and they want children, and then some of them get children, and then it becomes even more annoying, and you see the only people that you see are like really tired, and it's like some friends of me, they're like really tired, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of like the way it is right now. Also, I recently saw a statistic, and it made me a little bit worried. The statistic was basically income, and I made my taxes, and I was pretty happy because I made the money with YouTube, I made the money with like my job, and I put this together, and I was like, okay, this is a pretty good income, and I wanted to see where I'm at with it, you know, like in comparison to other people. And so I looked at the statistics for it, and you could put yourself in comparison to different groups, and I kind of was astonished to see the differences between those groups. The first group that I looked at were like singles, and I did very well in that regard. So I was pretty happy. I was like top 5% or something, or top 3% even. I thought this was pretty cool. And then I looked at different groups. And the other group, for example, were foreigners in Germany. And they didn't really do too well, which is understandable. It's a new country, you come here, it's a tough group. Many of the people that are in this group don't have like the highest qualifications, so it makes sense. They come here for different reasons, so this also makes sense. And then I looked at another group, and those were pairs without children. So like 2 people, adults, no children. Insane. Like crazy amounts of money. They like basically infinite money. Richer than any other group. 2 adults, no children. Richer than you can imagine. And it makes sense. Like, you live together in a flat, every single one with an income, nothing really to spend it on, because like, well, if you have 2 people fully earning money, and you have the cost of like rent, it's not really insane. Like if you have like a 600 USD apartment and everybody spends like 300, it's like not insane. You can electricity, heating and all of that stuff, you can share that, so you really have a lot of money. And you don't need 2 fridges, you need 1 fridge, so some costs are like just half, because you can just buy a fridge for 2 people. And then, yeah, kids are expensive. And then I looked at pairs with children. And pairs with children perform worse than foreigners in Germany. Is really the case. Poorer than foreigners in Germany. You have to imagine that there are people that come over an ocean, they flee, they have to leave everything behind, and they're still richer after a short amount of time than the people with children here, just because like it's such an insane money drain to have children. Absolutely insane. Yeah. And a very, very lucky pet, indeed. Yeah, 2 adults with children, without children, and a very lucky pet. A very well-treated dog, probably. Both serif or sons. I can look into that. This was like a preset. So yeah. 810 now. So the question is, how does this event work? Enhance artifact to get rewards. Enhancing artifact requires smelting cauldrons. Makes sense. Grants random rewards. Extra blessing rewards will be granted after enhancing artifact 129, and counting of blessing rewards cannot be obtained repeatedly. Each artifact can be enhanced for a limited number of times. Once an artifact is enhanced, players cannot enhance one another. Players sacrifice the artifact that has been enhanced at least 10 times. Sacrificing artifacts grant random rewards. Yada, yada, yada. So, I understand it correctly, I can just pull any of those artifacts in there. They have different rewards, it seems. And then just enhance them. And I just go by the rewards that I like. So for example, I really like this one, so I pull this in the middle. And then I enhance it. Remaining enhancements 20. Have kids, can confirm, very expensive. Yeah, no question about it. Yeah, double income, no kids, definitely make lots of money. 2 people focusing like on career and having like still free time. Like just imagine if you have home office. Yeah, I have 60% home office. Imagine if you have 2 people that have 60% home office. Even together all the time, that's crazy. So just enhance, right? Can somebody confirm? Enhance then sacrifice. What the hell? So I guess... Okay, we're just going to do it. Successful. 20 on the stuff you want, 10 on those you don't want. But I have a... Reward bonus 80%, remaining enhancement 0, so now we sacrifice. But I think we need them all. I don't think I can go... Like, this is limited, right? You would need to buy YouTube Premium, Swazi. With YouTube Premium you don't have ads anymore. So now we got this, oh, this is random, Monster Treasure Coupon. It failed twice, we sacrifice, we get a little bit of that. So this is random. I want single pages, thank you. Enhance twice on those. I think we need to, like, right? I don't know. Which one is cool too? This one isn't really cool. This one is really cool. Let's enhance it. It resets when you run out of them. Okay. So it's not a problem. Ooh, we got single page. Nice. Sacrifice? Only level 50. What the hell? That's like such a list. Oh, we got only one fail. That's really nice. Give me Stella. Ah! Sucks. Okay, we'll now max this one out. And then we have to get... We can get all of those rewards apparently. As we max the event. So very important is... Okay, yeah, we got this one. This one was very important actually. Red Enabling Stone is probably the most important loot that is in here. Then of course we have this one, which is pretty crazy, and this one. So the deluxe gift box and like the Grimoire Essence, those are pretty crazy. So and apparently those reset. Does this say... No, doesn't. Actually doesn't say it. YouTube Premium is like... Yeah, I mean you can't really pay me. I mean you can pay me, but I can't stop the ads. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. If YouTube allowed me to stop the ads, I would do it. But the problem is, it doesn't. It just allows me to decide whether or not I want the money for the ads or if they put it all in their bag. That is the way this works. So, those things you say, you sacrificed all of the artifacts and then it reset and gave you new artifacts. I mean, they have to do it like that, right? It's not really an option. They have to do it like that. Because if I run out of artifacts and then I have like event stuff to spend, then we also get a good thing because I will scream at support. It's funny, arguably. So, yeah. Single page? Ah! 94 million spirit. You're using S-Block right now and works perfectly on YouTube. I don't mind, I said it before. Like some people said, apologies, I'm using ad block, I can't really deal with the ads. And I said, it's okay, mate. Like, use whatever block you want. And then send me $50. What's up? So no, yeah, I don't care. I don't care, it's alright. I make enough money. It's good. The only thing that you can really support me with, and that's the best thing you can support me with, is to subscribe to the channel. That is really important. Subscribing to the channel helps me more than anything. I mean, I now have like an agency. So, I didn't tell you this. I signed like a contract with the creator agency. So they are now looking for contracts for me and stuff. And it's a nice dude, I talked to him today. And so we got this now. But other than that, usually the thing and how that works is they look at the subscriber count. They look really at the subscriber count. We got this Stella, this sucks actually. They look really at the subscriber count. So having the subscriber count be good is really important. And if I then make like $20 less on ads, who cares? If you left the subscription, it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind getting different loot. It's not that important. So you want me to... Does this work? It has to. You have to enhance it. Yeah, you can only sacrifice an artifact that has been enhanced 10 times. So I have to enhance it 10 times. It doesn't matter what I do. That was actually insane. I got the copies. But I wanted to enhance those 20 times actually. Why not? I sacrificed it at 10. When will you do Void Campaign Wraec? So the plan was to actually do it way earlier. I said that also a few times. That I wanted to do it earlier. But the thing was, and the big problem, that I didn't really have time. I had a very stressful week last week where I had a lot of work. We had very important stuff to do. And thus I was not really in the mind to do YouTube. I came home, was very tired, so I didn't really do that. And then on the weekend I did the MFF video. And then I noticed it's against Star Expedition. So Star Expedition means I need my Spectre on my LFA, because that is what I usually run. And thus I had to transfer it. So I quickly transferred it over, and currently we have Tentacle on... that actually sucks, or does it? Yeah, it's actually quite sucks. It's really bad. And then I transferred that. I usually would have preferred to go with Spectre on SSM, but we can go without. So I don't really know. It's more of a question of what I want to do in the end. If I wanna do it now, or if I wanna wait. I kind of want to do it now, but I also kind of want to first have all of this ready here. Is Fan still the best arty for DTV? Not really. Not for PvP at least. For PvP and not for PvE. Maybe for PvP it's alright. For PvE you would probably go with the deific magic hub. That would be a lot better. Big attack. Big attack! But you can also inform yourself on my Discord server. Just ask for any questions you might have. Or you go to discord.gg/idleheroes. Inform yourself there. It's also an option. Also possible. This takes surprisingly amount of time. It's quite long. So yeah, different options there. Would you be willing to buy an A+ or better copy of the new Euro? My friend has an A+ stone. I won't pay a lot. I'm probably the worst person to sell anything to at the moment. Because I seem to be the only person that looks at Starry Gems value for something that you have to take into account for longer than 12 seconds. A lot of people I see, they look at like the Starry Gems at the moment, and they just take into account the price development some people have put into place, and that's not really right. You can see the development at the moment that the value of Starry Gems is increasing quite a lot, actually. Is really increasing quite a lot. And many people don't really take that into account. I personally do. I actually safeguard my Starry Gems right now quite a bit, so I don't really like to spend it. Yeah. I am actually quite hesitant to buy anything. Like if I bought an A+ right now, it'd probably be like something. New hero I would pay like 30k at best. 30k I would. But I know you want more. And I think you can get more. So that's why I say I'm a bad person to sell to. You should sell to somebody else. And rip them off a little bit by selling it to them for 70, 80k or something. But you can't sell it for that to me. Because I will tell you it's like 30k at best. For the new hero. And maybe new hero sucks? I don't even know. Well, you got SSS, SSM. The original idea was I saw it and I bought it for fun. Actually. I wanted to troll with somebody that actually had one. And wanted to get one. And then I thought about sacrificing a hero, and then I thought, okay, maybe I sacrifice the SSM, because the SSM seemed like fairly low value. And then somebody wanted to have it again, and I said, okay, if there is demand for it, then I won't sell it, and in the end it somehow kept being on my account. Now I don't feel like selling it. And I always considered that I wanted to maybe make another X tier. Nice, we needed that. That was actually one of the big drops. Not too many big drops in there. There's like this, there's this, and there's this, and the rest of this pretty much sucks. I considered the possibility of going for another X tier. And it was like, either it would be Striker Storm's Young, or kind of PDE. I was still like on the verge of just saying, okay, screw it, I go for X PDE. Because I have the copy. I have the copy at maximum. It is possible. I just didn't really want to do it because the benefit is not really there. So I didn't really go for it. But I could. I could nonetheless. So the question remains in the end, is it worth it? And at the moment I have to say, if you now go ahead and look at the market and you look at the SSS tiers and you look at the SS tiers and everything like that, then you notice one thing, and that is they sell with a steep value drop at the moment. And this is something that is generally the result of less access to starry gems. So the access to starry gems has become like a lot more difficult. You throw a 400k copy on the market, and what happens is people can't afford it, and they can't get the starry gems for it within 2 days. You have to kind of consider the capability of players to get starry gems within 2 days, and this capability was nearly infinite. Like if you went to SG Hub and you said, oh, let's check, we got a sucky reward. That is bad. And you went to SG Hub and you said, I need 1 million starry gems and I need it in 2 days. This could happen. Was possible. Was possible. You got that. And that considering that this was possible and this was like a thing, we went down to now my account could get 52,000 starry gems within 2 days. That is the absolute maximum we can get. 52,000. So what am I supposed to do? Imagine I have 0 starry gems and the copy enters the market. I'm barely able to buy an S tier at the moment. I couldn't even get the starry gems to buy like an SS tier. Couldn't even get the starry gems to buy an SSS tier. I would have to save up starry gems on my account fairly well in advance. If there is a big event where I wanted to buy multiple copies, this is now impossible. And this has severely switched the market and has severely switched the positions on the market to that people buy a lot less now. And in my opinion, DH has screwed this up. And for many people, the number is lower. I'm vividly aware of that. That many people, it is not 52,000, it is 2,000 or something like that. And yeah, this is a big difference. We have no smelting cauldron left, which is a little bit annoying. I would like to have a few more. We are also at insufficient amounts of materials. It's actually not enough. How much money do we have left? We have 200 left. 200 left. 40 is 10, right? 40 of the cauldron is 10. I How far are we? 90. 90. So to get to 230, we are at 200. You would need to fill this up, plus 2 more. Which means it's 110. How is it that we can't make this happen? At 110, 110 is not a number. But we can do it. It's 110. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it works. Okay. Bye, Penlix. Hope you enjoy your new flatmate. Let us know if you got that new apartment. I hope you have a great time there. I think it's kind of an interesting thing to really go ahead and like decorate and set up your first flat and think about what you do there. Just don't get into the mindset of buying like new furniture. I think that's a trap. I'll be honest. I think that's a trap. By the way, we just got absolutely destroyed here. We didn't get the Grimoire Essence. 700k Grimoire Essence that's just like gone. Sucks. We were really unlucky on this. Then again, I have to say, I don't even know if Grimoire Essence will work on the second book. I have no confirmation of that. But it sucks still that we didn't get it. I mean, in theory, we can max out the event, but it's not worth it. It just sucks that we didn't get the Grimoire Essence. I should just be able to contact DH and tell them, DH, give me the money. And they should just send it to me. Just to make me happy. I think that would be right. Okay, sacrifice. I don't think we got any good loot here. Like overall. Overall, really not good loot. I mean, we could spend 50 bucks now. Get ourselves the Grimoire Essence. But I don't think that is even worth it. So it's like, if we spend 50 bucks, we max out the event, we get the Grimoire Essence, but I don't think that's like worth it. So, okay. We have done mostly everything. Except from like Awakening, which we will do, by the way. It's time to spend. Yeah, although you think that, but I have no confirmation of that. So the question remains, is this really the case, or is this like something where we have to check? By the way, I'm severely annoyed. Usually this left one is supposed to show top donator, but it doesn't do that, which is a bit annoying. I don't know. Okay, let's set this up. So we have to take a few discounts, which means we are going to go for some Stellar, then we're going to go into the origin material. That's just going to be a core. Void material is going to be Stellar. Then we have Void material again, which is Stellar. Here we have Star Soul material. We're actually going to take Star Soul. We can't really do a whole lot, so we're going to take the 12 million Destiny Trail materials. Here we have Grimoire material, which we can... KW with the 33 USD! Mate, it's enough, don't do it! Stop it, mate! I really appreciate it, but it's enough, mate, it's enough! I'm too shy to accept anymore. I'm too shy to accept anymore. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. That's really big support. Let's take Grimoire material on this one. Let's take Grimoire material on this one. My god. That is absolute madness. That is really absolute madness. Bloody hell. My heart. Redstone. My heart. Soul with 20 bucks! Discovered something cool today. On Amazon I spent 100k CSG for an SSS, retires for 200k, and used as SSS for 2 months, then retire for 3 SS from session over months, and then take third SS and get 2 3S and boom. Yeah, it's crazy. On Amazon, Awakening session, as long as you have copies, is a way to get money. Really is that way. You can get contract story by doing Awakening session on Amazon. Absolutely crazy. Is that enough? Can't get that. Okay. Is this right? Should say 80. It says 80. We go through it. I have to focus now. I have to stop with those donations. I can't focus. Void material is right. You guys have to check too. You have to be on it now. Void material. I spent 33 on another credit card, so here's another. Thank you, KW. Void material makes sense. Void material makes sense. We have origin material over here. The core makes sense. Void material again makes sense. We didn't miss Grimoire. No Grimoire there, makes sense. Origin material switched for Star Soul material. Okay, makes also sense. Grimoire material with the essence. Only essence drop will go for origin material. Origin material, Grimoire material, Red Ball makes sense. Transition material, whatever. Star Soul material on the last one. Okay, makes sense. KW with the $5. Nearly breaking my concentration, but I was too fast. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now the chat is full with all, those big boxes. That's insane. That is definitely insane. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. At this point I can drop the $50 for Grimoire? You think so? I don't know. I could, but we spent like $800 on this event. So this is crazy enough. So this is correct. Just like everybody that just looked through it with me, I will drink a sip because it's hot outside, everybody. You should drink as well. And you guys tell me if I did everything right. Soul with 10 USD. I was just drinking, mate. I come back and I get the 10 USD. That is crazy. My god. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. But before you donate more, don't donate more. In general, don't donate anything more. But if you do, use memberships, because YouTube doubles it. YouTube doubles it if you donate a membership, actually. And they should be live now. It's a useless membership, but YouTube doubles it, so it's pretty good. Okay, we're going to get that. Don't. Whale fight. They couldn't decide in an Idol Hero, so now they decide in donations. Crazy, guys, crazy. Absolute menace. I don't think we can even do the upgrade because I forgot to do the quest. Hehe. I think I didn't do the quest, guys. So, I don't know. Did I do the quest? I don't think I did. Oh, Crimson Gengar was muted. Streamlabs nuked him. They got him, guys! They got him! So yeah, I didn't do the quest. Yeah. So we can't do the upgrade. Sucks a little bit. So I have to do the quest, guys. Ah, this is so stupid. I hate those quests. Quests, they suck. Here, mind this. Rookie mistake, Wraec. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know. Though I have to say on PC this is at least easier to uncover the map. Oh, you should be able to just spend like 300 stamina to uncover a map. That would be so much better. Give me that. This. Let's go. Ah! Sucks. I go one over there. This. You come here. There. At least it's not as laggy as Guild War. Is Guild War laggy? I don't even know. I don't think I was lagging. Ah! Do it. Force War was bugged. Well, not really bugged. It was more like KW with the 10 UST. My god! It's crazy! Stop it, mate. That's absolute madness. I make too much money with this stream now. That is too crazy. That is too crazy. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. I'll leave you another heart. I left so many now. It becomes meaningless. That's insane. That's insane. I rarely get donations. I have to say it. I don't mind. I don't mind. It's good. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it when people support me. That's a great thing. That's definitely a great thing. Thank you guys. They removed the 1000 Starry Gem conversion thing? Ah, that sucks. I didn't know they did that. I mean, they don't really announce stuff like that, do they? If I get 100 back, it's crazy. I mean, I also get some money, like, if you guys subscribe, you have to see it like this. If you guys subscribe to the channel, it's not money, but eventually it is. Because eventually, you have 4000 XP already? Yes, 4125 XP in this. Place 3 is at 150. 10 USD from Soul. Currently polling on Discord which SSS to awaken with Stone for testing research. Can vote for any man. Let the people know. Do you want the vote, Soul? We can do it right here. If you want the vote. If you give me 3 heroes, we can do a vote. Just tell me 3 heroes. Tell me 3 heroes and I will make a vote. And then the people, they can vote on it. And maybe this is a little bit easier. Or you can take this vote then and take the results and put them into your own decision making. Let's say it like this. Or we can make like a vote here. Sadly, I can't zoom out on this one. I won't tell you guys what I said. Because he asked me. He asked me in advance. He says hold on. He says hold on. He asked me in advance and I already said what I think. So I won't tell you guys, because this will manipulate a few people if I say that. Many will already know what I said. Many will already know. Many will already know. So it's not like a big secret, let's be real. Let's be real, not a big secret. Let's go over here. 1 mini says. So, wait, we can do one more here. I think that's it, because we don't have a big kill skill. So we used the small one already, so this is like the maximum. We can do this one. Then we need to do this one, and it's like 2 more. 2 more blue ones, I think. I'm already clicking like a madman. It's 2 more blue ones. And we can probably one-shot boss. What copy tier of IGNACIA you got? I got none. I got none. We don't have a single exploration team. A single IGNACIA. We didn't awaken any. We have to do that still. I think it's done. So we are 85% and this should be good now. We have to finish the map, but other than that it should be good. Yeah, obtained item Jade Fruit is okay, we did the blue ones, so we just have to wait. Okay. It's a little bit sad, because I thought I kind of got the stuff ready. We got max level here. Yeah, we would need more of the... Yeah, more Destiny Trail. We can get 1 more Destiny Trail. And then we have to get more ability. 1 more Destiny Trail and then ability. Okay, we go for more material here. It's going to be Red Ball. Red Ball, all Red Ball now. All red wall. Origin material? I think we still need to, right? Wait, how is it? We got 26 of those in theory. And 20 of those are core. So it's like one full core. Then we have those. Those are 50. So it's like 3. Then we have 5 of those. Those are useless. Unless we combine them with those. And then we have single core shards, which are entirely useless. Nice. And then we have 270 of those. And I didn't go for the festival treasure yet. Forgot to select those. This is crazy. Still have to do this. 1 core. And this plus this, let's say that's, wait, this is like 1.5. This is nearly a half. So we can get 1 more core, then this is 2 cores, then this is 3 cores. There's still 2 cores missing. 50 USD? Are you crazy, mate? 50 USD? Bloody hell, that's a madness. KW. Bloody hell, that's insane. And 5 USD from Soul. 50 USD donation? That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. And Soul asking for the poll. We're going to do the poll. If I find out how it works. Okay. Who should Soul summon as SSS? IGNACIA, Finn, Sylvie. Start. Okay. Is live. We got the survey. I will keep it running for a bit. You guys can now answer. It's a survey, so you don't have to say. Yeah, there's so many donations. Insane. KW definitely coming around with an absolute madness. But I appreciate it. Mate. I appreciate the support. Absolutely mad live stream. I have to say it. But we're doing some insane things today, so it's pretty cool. That's an origin artifact. What do I even do? Origin artifact? The poll appeared 15 seconds before I finished talking. Ah, well, it's a little bit of a delay, yeah. Yeah, but it's healthy for the stream to have a little bit of a delay. I don't know, guys. Let's get some more of those. Books! Star Soul material. We definitely need that. Origin material, how many cores do we have? It's like 1 core. We can take another. We can take another core. Another core. 100 USD! What the hell? What is up with you guys? Bro! Damn! What is up today? Soul now on place 1, 7,325 XP. What the hell? What the hell is that? That is a madness. That is a madness. So, buy yourself something for dinner. I will buy steak. We eat steak today, I think. That is insane. I don't know what to say. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, we get 1 more core. That is absolutely insane. Star Soul material. I don't even know what to say anymore. Ability. That's absolute madness. That is really absolute madness. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired from this live stream now. I don't even know what to do anymore. Probably need some more ability materials. Okay. Let's go. Question is, how many cores do we still have? We have cores. Why did I have cores? I had cores. Somehow. Oh wait, those chests, right? Yeah, those are crazy. Those are 3 cores. And we already have this one next. And the next one, then 2. So how far is that? Wait, how many cores do I need? Chat? Do you guys know? Why is the slot empty here? I hate that. Every single time I look, one slot is empty. Level up? Okay, level up is... this one, okay. We forgot to take Destiny Trail materials. 2 USD from Soul! Stop it, guys! It's too crazy! It's too crazy, guys! It's too crazy! My god! My god, I can't anymore. I can't anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired. Please. You're destroying me. That is an absolute madness. How many cores do I want? We are abducted from our topic. KW countering with the 3 USD. With the 3 USD he counters. He just did it. That's a madness. That's a madness. I still don't know how many bloody cores I need. I got cooked, but yeah. Nah, you cooked, man. You didn't get cooked, you cooked. Madness. Okay. You got cores with those 20 boxes. I know, but I can use this for sublimations. So it's not bad if I get cores there. I got enough cores now, I know. All good. Grimoire going for that. We could get another one. We got enough cores now though. So let's go for some rerolls. We deserve it. And Grimoire going for another red orb. And that's it. 5 USD from Soul. Now we're just distracting you. Hey, you're just trolling me now. You can't troll me by throwing money at me, mate. It just doesn't work. 2 USD from Dark Wolf. Place 1, 2 and 3 on the leaderboard with an absolute madness here. Rise of the Battle of Wallets. This is like a madness. The bloody website is even crashing again. It gets delay from all of that stuff. It is delayed now. That's madness. That's a madness. Absolutely insane. Had to join the tomfoolery. Yeah, it's true. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, let's use the red ops first. Because we have those. So what we can do here is we basically have those 10 stars, we throw them in here. And we don't have Aspen copies because we suck. Davo's starting in on this battle. No, the other guys are like, no! He's not surpassing us! I don't think he tries. Stephanie screaming inside. It's insane! Guys are overdoing it. 2 euro from jail! 1000 HUF! How do I send super chat? That is super chat! That is already super chat! 1000 HUF. I have no idea what this worth. It's like the crazy thing with YouTube. You can just say use some currency. I have no idea. Google with the 150 USD. And he has like a dog. There's a little dog there. I got... KW got jump scared by the 1000. It's like, oh no. The funny thing is, I think Tiamo got banned, and Streamlabs actually got so much XP from snapping people and banning Tiamo that he's now place 9 on the leaderboard. Streamlabs actually at place 9, and that's the auto moderator for the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, mate. 1000 HUF, you definitely got KW quite good, I think. That is absolutely insane. I forgot where I was and what I was doing. You guys confused me. I was searching for Aspens. My god, you guys got me again. Let's get like 7 or something, I don't know. I don't even want to see a 1000 USD donation. Please don't do that to me. I would honestly be ashamed. I would honestly be ashamed. It's like, that would be the point where I don't know, I have to end stream or something. It's like, would not be good. Would not be good. I rather have like 2 USD or something, then I'm happy and then it's good. That's like better. Okay, let's upgrade this. This would be an amazing video. I don't know. So let's do the upgrade. Okay, we got E2 tier 3. Do I still have that, by the way? I had this last time in here. Oh wait, we have 94 votes already on the survey. It's actually funny because none of those are the ones that I voted for. I don't know. I will go for this. I will end the survey now. So last chance to do it. I will end the survey now. Which one was this? Wait. I have to check this out. No, this is wrong. And this one? Ah, okay. So what we have, we are currently, so this is for E3 tier 1. If you guys have no idea how this works, those are the enabled. And what we essentially have right there is, so we have E2 and E1 and E4, those are the same, so increase HP. There's level 1, level 2, and then at the bottom all grimoires have like a level 3 infusion, which is just like some stats. So currently we are on E2 tier 3, which we got completely. And now we go for E3 tier 1, which will give us the enhanced Purify. Enhanced Purify is there. And enhanced Purify will give us another chance for an extra Purify. So this is like here. And around extra 25% chance. So this is what we're going to get next. Let me first check chat here. Going to Sleepy Dummy with the 2 euro. It's euro. Crazy. So we're going to end the survey. We got 84% for IGNACIA, 83% IGNACIA, 9% Sylvie, 6% Finn. So people overwhelmingly are for IGNACIA, and I reckon most people don't know how good she is, or if she's good. I don't know. I personally don't know it. And here we upgraded to 50% chance to remove an extra mark. So double Purify we got here. Double Purify. 20 USD for extra stake. Okay, yeah, we get those. We got an extra stake, guys. Extra stake is there, is available now. And you can see it's just HP and attack that we get next. So next upgrade, let's go. Dentalion going to be sacrificed here in this live stream. Little orb on top of there. E4 is now available, and E4 is the same as E1. Same as E1, guys. Same as E1. So we can do the upgrade again. And actually on the next one we get the precision again. I don't know how this works, but this is like insane. This live chat is so entertaining, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to hear that you guys think the chat is entertaining. I think that is really good. So next event we need like 3 more, and then we get the enhanced balance strike, which is really cool. But so far we got some very nice upgrades here. I mean, we got the speed, look at that, is speed 80. We got the enhanced precision here. We have the enhanced lethal fight back, now with the extra damage here on top. We have double Purify, attribute reduction Purify with 50% chance for extra attribute reduction Purify, or extra damage, or the heal and everything. And now we are on this one, which is just like the enhanced stats. And then we will get to balance strike, and we will actually see the new enable. Because there is the new enable, I don't know if you saw this. I can show you again, actually. So like at the bottom there is this new empowerment suppression, it is called. Most people that go for those orbs, they go for it because of balance strike. They go for it for this effect. If the basic attack or active skill fails to land the crit, the target's HP is below 50%, increase the extra damage by 150%. For that, most people go. That is like the main thing. Yeah, Soul is at 8.6k XP, KW at 6.8k. Leonidas at 300k, Sleepy, 300, not 300k, Sleepy Dummy 250, I Google 175, Srawan Hussein at 150, I'm Reward at 150, Jail at 150, and then we have Crimson at 150, and then Streamlabs actually at 125, so absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. I think donating all at once gives you more XP. I don't know how it actually works. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules actually. Okay, so this is done. This is nice damage, no question about it. We get like a little bit more now. Because what we got is like, we got one singular drop, I think, for the Grimoire. Yep, we have 1.699. If we got the 700k, that would actually be more. Sigil cap going up to level 70. And if we had the 700k, it would be 2 more upgrades that we could do. We would be at 149 actually. 150 would be the max. I think if Solar KW says we shall buy the 50 USD pack, we will do it. If they say we shall do it, then we will do it. But other than that, I'm not sure if it's worth it. We're going to get it in a later event anyway. So that is the thing. We're going to get it in a later event anyway. It is going to happen either way. What we are going to do now. Temple is max level, I think, or is it? Like irrelevant. Look at that. It gives Polystar cap. It's not even. It's we have 21. It doesn't even give us Nirvana heroes anymore. It just gives us the Polystar heroes, and I have to do all the setup for it. Eventually, yes. 50 USD from Soul. He says, "Do it right now." Oh bloody hell. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Do I have like? We have the extension. Okay. Yeah, then I can do it. I need more currency. I need currency, guys. Currency! You guys can only see that. Soul said buy it. So we are. So we are. I think it's still smarter to put you guys in intermission. Wait, I will put you in intermission for this. Wait, not intermission. Wait, be right back. We do this. Be right back. I'll put you in be right back because I don't feel well spending on the game and like typing in my data and everything while you guys can see my screen. It's just not correct, guys. It's just not correct. Okay. Login. Imagine they paid me to show you this. To advertise this. I don't advertise this. I hate advertising DH, so we don't advertise this. We got the stuff out of thin air. €3 from Sleepy Dummy! Damn! Thanks, mate! Absolutely appreciate it. And actually, we already got the 50. So it's available now. 50 USD coupon is there. So we can buy this. And this actually means we go in. We spend this one more time. So we can do this. 10 bomb. And we didn't even get to that yet. We got Soul, KW and a lot of other people actually. They were all on us. Doing madnesses. Plural in that sense. Plural, guys. Not the only one. Multiple. Okay, we got it now. We got another 10, by the way, for the event. We can also buy some stuff. Yeah. We can buy something from floor 4. What do we need? Origin Artifact? Do we go Origin Artifact? I think we go Origin Artifact, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That sounds smart. Let's do this. Okay, so now we have the Primal Grimoire. And we can do upgrades. 2 upgrades. So next level is max level, actually. Next level is max level. Which we can get free to play. Like it's about 470, 490k. Will take a while, but it's possible. And then we'll have 60 mil there. Sigil level cap is already achieved. So we can upgrade the Sigil. Just going to do it like this. Use the original Sigil as XP. At 41 is apparently possible. At least you can level up to that. We got it on 40 now, which means this is also going to give us another 5.6 million. We can upgrade this one as well. Level up. Okay. On top of that, On top of that, I was thinking whether or not to do another video for like the sigil pulls. We're not going to do that. There's been so many donations in this stream that I feel like it would be a shame. It would be shameful, honestly, at this point, to not just say we put it in this stream, we do it live, we go ahead, and we have some fun. 275 sigil pulls are going to happen in this stream, and I think there have been more than enough donations to rectify me showing that. So, the goal, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is first of all, skill damage, Star Expedition, red sigil. No crit on that thing. I don't want to see crit. I don't want to see crit. I want to see skill damage. I'm fine with dodge as a second stat. I'm fine with all damage reduction as a second stat. I take holy damage as a second stat too. Some more damage would be nice. I would take it. IGNACIA afterwards. 275 sigil pulls right now. Red drop, red drop, red drop. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Disassemble is activated. First 10 bomb is on the run, and we'll see. And we got double green. Damage reduction by attack, probably first time I see it. All damage dealt. All damage dealt also, not bad. I don't hate it. No crit. No crit. Don't curse it in the chat. Crit now forbidden. Crit now forbidden. Let's see. Next 10 bomb. Next 10 bomb. I see red. Double red. Double red. Double red, guys. Double red. Double red is there. We got a big one. First the green one. Reduced dot received. Okay, one bad stat out of the way. Double red one, guys. Double red. Double red here. We're just going to check. Okay, first one. First one. First one. First one. Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. There is no reduced dot received there. And the block really doesn't do too much. Okay, okay, first one completely sucks. Second one? Second one, guys? Let's see. I'm hyped. I'm hyped on that. Come on. Dodge rate speed. What is this? Dodge rate speed. 23 speed. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. I don't want to see it. Triple green. That's crazy. All damage, the control, precision, precision. All those stats that don't do anything. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. Ah. Precision, okay. I want to see red. Come on, red. It's like one purple. It's crazy. Come on, red. That's no red. Control precision. Control immunity. That's nothing. Nothing. Come on. Red, 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 red! All damage reduction. I mean, it's not bad. We are going to be level up soon. It's going to go to 3.7%. Which actually, I think it's just over leveled. I think we spent way too much on this. Level up now. Okay, first level up. Come on, that's red now. I have to check. It's like a 100 pulse. Come on, red. I mean, don't troll me. What is this with this game? Damage reduction also sucky stat, by the way. Come on. I just want the red one with skill damage. It's too much to ask. Come on. Red, red, red. Ah, no. Nothing. They give me the prime bled stats. I kind of want to go into Void Campaign too. We have skill damage there. I guess on the green one. Red one, come! Big green one. What do I do with that? All damage dealt. How much do we have left? 135. Big chances to. Big chances to. Red. Like, what is this? Crit. Control immunity offset. Nothing. What is this? I want to get one more red one here. Look at all the green ones. Damage reduction. I want to get one more red one. And then we go. 22.3 on the skill damage. One more red one. Red. We have red. We have red, guys. Small red one. There's speed. There's armor break. It's two stats that we don't want. Come on. Skill damage. Skill damage. Armor break all damage reduction. That's like no damage at all. I mean, we really shouldn't do another 10 bomb here. We really shouldn't do another 10 bomb here. It's just not worth it really to do another 10 bomb. Just because, I mean, I said we already got like the... we got like the armor break one and I misclick! I had to click another one. Ah, there's nothing. Come on! There is another red. Another red, guys. It's stolen from Own the Pixel, let's be real. Let's be real. Of course it's stolen from Own the Pixel, the OG. Come on. Oh, what is this? Do we go... I just want a Dose Star Expedition. I'll be honest, I would just keep the green one for Void Campaign, I don't care. I want to do Star Expedition, I want to get a good one. Green! Oh, the green! Like, what do I do with green? That's insane skill damage. Come on. Like, how crazy is this? Crit damage, control immunity, nothing. One more. Come on. One more. There. One more red one, please. There. It's nothing. Then I put the rest into Void Campaign. One more red one. Okay, wait. One more. We have a good one though. We already have a good one for Void Campaign. We can do a little bit of Void Campaign. Okay, you guys convinced me. We'll do the level up in Void Campaign. What's the sign again? Okay, it was checked, okay. We'll go level 5 Void Campaign. It won't be bad. We'll get red one here, it will be very good. We got absolutely destroyed, guys. I don't want to say it, but we got destroyed. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good, guys. That wasn't good. Oh wait, we got 10 more. We got 10 more. I don't know where they come from, but we got 10 more. Question is where? We got Void Campaign level 5. Also 1.89. 1.89. One more. So this is our currently best one. So like if we check out the ones that we have here, we have a ton of red ones, we have the worst of the worst, we have the best of the worst, we have the worst, I don't know. Dodge rate precision, dodge rate speed, reduced block received, armor break all damage reduction. We got damage reduction, reduced dodge received, so we got like nothing. Here we have 573. And here we got speed control immunity or speed crit damage reduction. Those are the two red ones that we have. So this is the option. I think this is okay. I would rather replace this one. Because we just haven't like a proper one for that. So I want to go Star Expedition actually. We have a good level that we can do more Void Campaign. We could even do Void Invasion actually. But I hate the early levels. Sucks so much. I rather have like my chance at red, you know. Let's go. Let's get in the Own a Pixel mindset of red in this case. Let's get it. Level up. Come on, red. I got scammed. Skill damage 20.7 is low roll. See, I told you. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. Next up is 5.7% for red. Like 20% green ones already. We can do the singles. Red is at 3.7%. And we are halfway already to the next one. We're going to do singles. Ah. 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 I guess. All damaged out. Not too bad. Nah, I can't buy more. Unless you do want to donate them, Swazi, then we can buy more. But I won't do that to you guys. I won't do that to you guys. So, we got that going. There was really sadly nothing new there, which was a little bit sad. We weren't able to improve. Because our singles stayed the same. And we are not going to swap out this one for the crappy ones we got. We can check them out. There's no harm in that. I think we got like a speed one. We got armor break all damage reduction. I want to see what this does. So this will give us 16% all damage reduction, 40% armor break. It's really not good. Crit dodge rate, horrible. Reduce dot received if the armor boss ever gets damage over time. Okay, this is the one we use currently. 50 holy damage, it's not bad. What about chests? I used the chests, the 270 were from the chests. Those were the chests. We got 270, we just did 275. It's actually crazy. If you buy those from the weekly shop, it's 1,000 USD in sigils. So yeah, it was actually crazy. So first we have those chests here, where we got 3. Then we have those chests here, where we get 25. And then we have those chests here, where each of those includes... Wait, let me check if this is the right one. I don't want to open the wrong one. Happened to me in the past. It's 5 each. And we need 15 boxes. Okay. Yeah, I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Nothing. Nothing. It's like 1,000 USD for nothing, crazy enough. If we didn't get it out of the event right now. Just insane. Like, absolutely insane. Wait, is there something else we need to do? Aside from building IGNACIA, obviously. Okay, let's do a summon. Awakened Soul. Awakening item. We got a B core. We're going to use one of my B cores, guys. B core on IGNACIA. And we're going to use it for auction house cheese. Because I can. So let's see. What do you guys reckon? B core going to hit or miss? I say we get SSS tier. With my luck, on the sigils we now have to get SSS, really. We now have to get SSS. So let's see. Awakening. Come on. Red, 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 red. Why is it always red? Okay, we got a decent copy. Could be plus. Not bad. Not like I super say it's great, but it's okay. Let's cheat a little bit. I want to have like at least like an attack score stone or something like this. Like at least attack. Let's do the double method. Speed crit sucks. Upgrade. Speed attack. Speed attack, guys. Where's my chat gone? Rip chat. Wait, I refresh chat. Ah, you guys are back. Speed attack we can keep, right? It's honestly okay. Could be worse. Okay, we don't have to cheat. 6-star hero required. Okay. Okay, sorry. Don't scream at me. Bro. We don't need to swap. Like it's okay. It's okay. You lost your third store because your browser crashed? Really? How is that a thing? Holy damage, skill damage is better? Yeah. Well, it's to theory, yes. But we will do multiple rolls anyway. So we roll a little bit. We need I just go for one decent stone. And if I get one, that's okay. That's okay. What we also still have, I didn't really show yet, we have rerolls. Sounds a little funny, but I want to say we got some Star Spawn rerolls if you want to go for that. Not a whole lot. But it's like, probably, how much is it? To a burn team? No, I don't know yet. Maybe. I don't know much in terms of teams we can do. Those are like 500. And then we have like another 56 here. It's like 600 rerolls for star spawns. We can still do. It's possible. We have to build IGNACIA first. I need abyss puppets. 3 of them. I think I was the owner of 6-star chests before in the past. That's a lot. What is a lot? Sleepy, keep away from my spot. Competition is life. You lost it cause I took it. Sleepy just took it away. Want a low whale fight? Everybody donating 50 cents. And not to be honest, if you want to donate, don't donate, but do like memberships. You can gift memberships, I think. If that is possible in your country, that is better from the amount of money that I actually receive from it. No, I need the money to spend on IH. That is smart. That is smart, yeah. It's better. Let's see. Okay, 10-star IGNACIA. We have the B copy there, the rest is fine. Let's go. 6-star chest hard to come by nowadays? Yeah, it's kinda true, I guess, yeah. Wraec, if I were to pay you for how much you would let me meet you, if I just a question, don't take it serious. Meeting is difficult with me. So like my job and YouTube don't necessarily get along well. And so I avoid publicity. Like if I talked to the guy from my network today, and he also asked me, Wraec, what can you do? What is possible? If I have like offers, what can I send you? And I said like, okay, yeah, you can send me all the gacha stuff. And the first thing he sent to me was like one real life thing in Germany. And it was a really great offer, honestly. They were just searching for any content creators to come there. It was like in Berlin. And they wanted to pay me like 600 USD plus travel cost plus like hotel for 3 days or something. And it was like some convention to go there. And I was like, pretty cool, honestly, but I can't. I just can't. So, I don't know. Today at the moment I would say no, it's not really possible. And eventually at one point I hope that it will just be free. So, then we can, I don't think somebody should pay me to meet me. That's like stupid. I would just say, guys, I'm at that convention, and then that's cool. And who's there can meet me, and who's not there cannot meet me. So that's the thing. But like, that's future talk. IGNACIA is a mage as far as I know. Yeah. Do I have 5 million Crystal of Transcendence? I have 18 million Crystal of Transcendence. Okay. One problem solved. She looks good. You guys are hating. She does look good. How old are you, Wraec? Don't put that pain on me, mate. I'm 30. Actually 30. Just horrible. I'll be honest. Not cool. Not cool. I have back pain, front pain, knee pain. For all the pains. It's like I'm bloody Konoha. It's insane. Was that Abyss S tier? Did you guys spot my little Balrog S tier? I bought that as food. Now it's really expensive food. 30 is young AF? Ah, it doesn't feel young. Really doesn't. Really doesn't feel young. I feel like an old man. I behave like an old man. I get grumpy. I'm actually, like, I wouldn't necessarily have said so, but like compared to like whatever I see out there, I'm like in a good mental position. Like I'm honestly, like I'm happy. I'm like never really in a sad mood. I have like the days where I think like, it would be better to stay in bed, but that's like Not like in the form of depression, that's more like laziness, and I never have like this like bad feelings that some other people talk about. So I think I'm in a really good headspace. So that's one thing that I don't have. I have knee, I have back, and sometimes I have foot or some other stuff, and then I lay on my shoulder and it starts hurting for the next 3 days. But I've never been like in a bad mental place. So that's good. Your voice ain't like an old man, bro. I sound 21 tops. Well, that's good. At least something. At least we got something going. So that's good. But I can't do like this Gen Alpha sling or whatever you guys do. I can't do that. I can't do that for you. That is also too hardcore cringe, I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's too tough. I'm like, I fell a little bit out of the time, I think. I also lost like the connection to social media, interestingly enough. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Instagram. And I was like, nah, don't care about it. Never regretted it, by the way. That I didn't care about it. Though I think if you want to make money with social media, you can. But a lot of people kind of lose their honor while doing so. So, I try not to. No IGNACIA skin on release. I think she looks good. Doesn't need a skin. I have 4 single rolls. Do I just roll them or does it matter? I have a little bit of a guide out there. And you have to decide on the game mode, mate. I would say Void Campaign. Go for Void Campaign. Did you max out Grimoire? No, we are 1 level in front of it, but we'll take it slow. So it's a little bit, can get a little bit higher, but not much. Weird. Okay, I needed 10 stars, not 5 stars. Because I work all the time. Nah, I think it's alright. Like many people think they are kind of like the main character and they don't have to do this and they don't have to do that, and then a lot of people are just like very unsuccessful. And I think I got myself into like a good spot. I don't have to work that much if I don't want to. I can do this and it doesn't hurt me financially. And I can look at the end on my account and there's like more than enough money. And yeah, like putting that together, I don't feel bad. I can make a live stream and like a lot of you people join in, and we have like 150 plus viewers in such a live stream. No props, so it's like pretty nice. And I don't underestimate that. That's like a big honor. That's like a big honor. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty happy about it, that we can have a fun time like that. So that works. I missed the time when SFX with 2 Rogans were meta. People don't even know about Rogan anymore. People don't know about Rogan anymore. And for the people that don't know about Rogan anymore, he buffs assassins very well. And thing is, he also gives speed. So if you had like 2 Rogans and some other person would come along and he had 3. He had 3 Rogans. And then he was faster than you and maybe he would win. And then at some point you had too many Rogans and then you would still lost. So doesn't work all the time. Let's be real about it. Doesn't work all the time. We can go with that. Yeah, we have all the loot still from the Void Pass. I have 248,000 blue materials. And on that I have to drink a sip of coffee. Double panda? Super snail ads. I don't even know what that is. I learned today that I can activate ads for alcohol and gambling on my channel. I thought this was quite funny. I didn't know that YouTube allowed that and was like, yeah, you can activate it. I was like, for alcohol and gambling? Is this more money if I activate ads for alcohol and gambling? No idea. Okay, we got Polystar. Not bad. What do we have? Active skill, special one? No, it's active skill. Frontline enemies armor reduction by 60% is crazy if you go with DGN. Extra damage. Precision reduction is pretty cool. Double attribute reduction here in this one. Other thing with that is it's like a 12 layer one. Kinda sucks anyway. I don't drink alcohol. Well, it's not true. I kinda stopped regularly drinking alcohol. It's like a German author. He says like drinking little alcohol is pointless. Either you get like completely hammered or just don't. And I think I kinda agree. Like, I don't drink casual alcohol. I don't drink like one beer or something. I very, very rarely drink quite a lot. And then I get really hammered. So that's like the idea of it. So I don't drink at all for years, honestly. Like I stopped really drinking with like 18, and ever since I have drunk one schnapps, one singular time, where I felt like I had eaten so much that that was just the right thing to do at that moment, and that it might help my poor suffering stomach. And then I was once in the Netherlands and I got absolutely hammered. I think somebody gave me some funny cookies, but that was another story in itself. So, HP restoration always sucks in DT. I don't know why it is the case. Control immunity 9%, nobody cares. Enemy speed reduction, okay. Control immunity self increase 20%, is nice. Energy increased by 50, easy. Self speed or attack? Attack? Speed. Netherlands are cool. I go there for Frikandel Spezial. Some self-made frietjes. It's frietjes, right? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't have to talk Netherlands if I go there. They always look at me and then they start talking in German. It's like, honestly, every time I go to the Netherlands, it's always a good time. Like, it's a pretty hospitable country. I have to say that. Like, I went to France and I had the feeling that I was not really welcome there. But when I went to Netherlands, every single time was good. Every single time I had a good time. I think I was never in the Netherlands and didn't have a good time. So it's nice. Fried or patat? Ah, patat! It was patat! Dutch! Yeah. We don't say that, you know. In Germany it is very common to say it incorrectly. You're a German in France. Yeah, I think I've should taken like a map and crossed out some areas and said, oh, this is still Germany here. But I was in the former German part of France. So, I mean, that has to count for something, doesn't it? Fried! And they make the best. When I was small, I was on Ameland. And there was like a shop. Do you say free shop? I don't know. From a guy called Erik. And he had like self-made patat. And those were always the best. And I was like a young guy. I was like in some yeah, it was like kids fair. I don't know. We went there, and on Ameland the thing is, there are the farmers, and the farmers there went to do tourism instead. So they all took like their huts and everything, and they went ahead and they made like small, yeah, not really a hotel. They put some beds in them. And yeah, snackbar was always said, and they put some beds in there, and we went there with like 50 kids or something. Frikandel is the best, yeah. Went there with 50 kids or something, and ever so often we would walk over to this shop from this guy called Erik, and we would get a ton of patat. So that was really great. That was really great. Those are great memories. I always enjoyed that. I always really enjoyed that when we went there. And we don't have any armor, so that was like really the best. I have to say it. And then it became some chain. He sold it, and now it's a chain, and I don't know. I wasn't there for a long while. Why did they do that? I didn't need to do that. I wasn't there for quite some time. I haven't been to Ameland for quite a while. I liked it there. Ameland was pretty cool, even though it's been almost a little bit too touristy at that point. You can still go there, still hang around on the beach, have a good time, no problem. It's almost a little bit too touristy for me. I kind of enjoy just like going somewhere around the country, even though, like from German, you go to Venlo, you go to the areas like right at the border. And honestly, I'm from North Rhine-Westphalia. You are there in like an hour, which is like really not far. You start driving in the morning, and the entire road will be free, and you can just like drive down there in an hour. So it's really never really a problem. And last time we were there on some camping place, we were just drinking. But that was good. That was good. I don't hate Ameland. Ameland is good memories. It's really good memories. That's a long while ago. A long time ago. Yeah, I mean the borders are open. Every German can just go to the Netherlands as they please. So, and you just have to hop on a train and just drive down there. And then you are there in like a few hours. The train, last time I did it, it sucked. I prefer to go by car. Because last time I rode the train to the Netherlands, the train broke down halfway to the Netherlands, still in Germany of course, and I had to get out and wait for like 2 hours on some remote station in some village, and till some other train arrived, and then continued to drive, and I drove like 5 hours, and I was like, man, if I took my car it would have been an hour or something. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous it would have been. Yeah, well, that's Deutsche Bahn for you. Do you invest money in what do you do? I invest in Idleros. Best thing to do, your money is 100% gone. Can't be any better. No, like for real, I have some stocks. Yeah, mostly that. Just some stocks. Not really super risky stuff. S&P 500, stuff like this. MSCI World. Just like some stuff where I can throw it on, it's good. Sometimes I go for some shares when I say, okay, that's a company that has some potential. I just keep informed, I'm informed on that, and then I just say, okay, there's some potential in this country, and then I just say, okay, I invest in the single one. My train goes 60 kilometers per hour. In Germany, you sometimes have the feeling they go 60 kilometers an hour too, but in the wrong direction. It kind of sucks. They just like are super delayed all the time, and it's a little bit horrible. What do we do with this now? What do we do with this hero? Damage test, or what is the idea? Do I have to read her? Okay. It's a damage over time hero, right? So the best thing we can probably do is like essentially this, but without this, and then we put her in there. And the problem is she will suck compared to every other hero I own. Do I have to do Nirvana? It's like a first idea, right? So we kind of slap like a harp on her. We reroll the stone a little bit. And then we just make it seem like she's good. And then I say, oh, she's insane, and you can send that to your friends. I think that's a good idea. Do we even have a role? I don't think we have a role. Ubisoft. I'm flying to Germany on Monday. Which city? KW. Which city are you going to? I have a few nice ones. As I say, in general, I like Germany. It's just like cool. Quite chill. Where is my... There is she. She is 1097. And that's the problem. She has a lot of crit chance though. Doesn't she get crit damage? To do basic in round 1. We will test a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Let's like unlock stones. Reroll a little bit. Block attack sucks. Attack heal effect sucks. Now give it to me twice in a row, thank you. It's not too bad. Doesn't cost us anything to save that, so let's keep it. That sucks. That's the same one. Skill damage break. Yes, thank you. Good enough for the moment, right? We just go for the holy damage, skill damage one. And we have like... yeah. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. It's like 170 mil. I'm going to Berlin for a few days. Then I'm going to Hamburg for the final days. Berlin has some nice things. I really want to go to the to this chocolate restaurant. There's a chocolate restaurant at the Gendarmenmarkt. It's like next to the Hilton Hotel. They sell chocolate on the bottom floor, and then you can drive up an elevator, and there is a chocolate restaurant. And last time I was there, it was super delicious, and I nearly died because everything you eat there kicks you in the face afterwards, because it's made like half of chocolate, and you basically eat 2 bars of chocolate while you ordered some pasta or something. It was super delicious though. It was super delicious. That's not the team I wanted to show. Where is the team? Okay, we have this team. I don't know what she's going to do. Are you into cars? I don't want to say no. I'm going to get your basic on turn 1. We have some faint glow here on those enemies. She's following up. Okay. Active. Didn't do anything. We got energy drained. Basic again. The chase is getting better. Is she a chase hero? Is this just like her thing that she's a chase hero? By the way, because we have lowest tier on her, we already... we got the unbending will there. The chases seem good. Ooh! We got one shot. So now she's dead. So I wonder... I mean, her effect is still on the enemies, right? This... So this is this constraint. And the glow is probably shaping. So we have constraint there. I wonder what her damage is going to be. Because we have a super long fight here. And like the damage over time should be ticking, so it should be her damage. Oh. It's tough. It's tough. I'm cutting sugar so I can't try chocolate. Okay, I mean I understand that. Then maybe Mustafa's Gemüsekebab. Not the classic style of Döner, though I'm not a big fan of Berlin Döner, I'll be honest. Berlin Döner is like minced meat that they put in there, so it kinda sucks in terms of quality. The Berlin people say it's the best, but they're lying. They just don't want to admit it. And you can eat it everywhere a little bit better, I think, than in Berlin. But Mustafa's Gemüsekebab is pretty cool. And that's reasonably healthy. Reasonably healthy. Hamburg? I had an Italian where I really liked it in Hamburg, where I would like to eat. Hamburg has a lot of nice areas. Like, Hamburg is really more of a city to see than Berlin. Berlin has like some nice areas, and the rest of it is like, and no really cheap restaurant in Berlin where you can eat very well. I liked it. What is Berlin like? Like, as a person coming from North Rhine-Westphalia, I say it sucks quite a lot. I didn't really like Berlin necessarily. Berlin is okay. It's like not insane. Yeah, the problem that we have here is like the attack difference. You see that? She's at 170. Every single other hero 242. With Ship Crusher on there. We got 240 even on her. We got 470 on the Elena. And even LVRM on with Giant Killer on 223. Were you a perfect student in high school? Goddamn no! Sucked in high school. I was young, I had hormones, I was thinking more about the booty from the girl in front of me than any of the things anybody tried to teach me. And that was all that really mattered. We were sitting in the last row, flirting with some girls, talking to them, and like not thinking about that at all. I managed to get decent enough degrees. Like that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Managed to get decent enough degrees, and then my mind calmed a bit, and then I got like a bachelor's degree, and then I got my master's degree, and ever since nobody has ever asked me again about my normal school degree, so it didn't really matter anymore. So that was that. Yeah, bro, I sucked at school. But I think it's normal. Like, don't hate yourself for that. Do you know how stupid I was? I was absolutely dumb. I was dumb at school. I was sitting there really, I had no brain. I think back to the time now, I think, I don't even want to think back. The dude that sat there, I wouldn't talk to him today. Like, he was doing stupid things. And then, yeah, you get smarter. Like today I feel like if you set me in the same classroom, I would absolutely rip it apart. Like I would easily answer every single question. I just didn't care back then. That was like the thing. Bachelor and PhD? I didn't go for PhD. I didn't want to. I was like, it's not going to get me any further in what I'm doing. And then I just dreaded the time that it would probably cost me. Because it would cost quite a lot of time. And yeah, it sucked. Thank you for putting like the bloody puppet on her. Doesn't stop her counterattacks. Does stop her attacking normally. We got a lot of effects here. But why do I have the puppet now? Why do I have to have the puppet? Put IGNACIA in the house? Probably should for her, right? Because I mean, like, I usually don't really care anymore, because it's like such low attack that we get from this. But for her, maybe. Can we get rid of this puppet? No. It's not bad. Like, that's 470 mil attack, keep that in mind. You would need a better copy. You can't really set it, you can't really put her there. We make her homeowner. We make her homeowner, you guys are right. We can take on this one. Where is she? Am I blind? Yeah. To just not own a Williams. RFW? Wait there. I don't know on the base version, seriously? Cool. Study in the UK. Can also come to Germany to study. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, mate. It's not bad. Like, I didn't hate the time of my master. I did it next to working. So I worked 40 hours in my job, and then I did master on the side. Did it in like 2.5 years, and it was alright. What brought you into this job if you weren't good at school? Well, it didn't matter for the job. Like, the thing is, there are a lot of people that just like look at the job, and they look at like the degrees, and they say, oh, look, he didn't get a great degree in German, and then in German you have to like analyze poems. And I'm just like, okay, bro, I'm just trying to I'm trying to get a job here, and I don't think you guys professionally analyze poems. I don't know. And yeah, it's like, and for the job that I applied for, what they did was they did like an IQ test and stuff, and then they checked out what you really could do with some questions and how you worked in a team and all of that, and I did very well on that. So that was like the thing, and so my grades really didn't matter. That's good. Like arguably, that's not bad at all. No GK, no GK by the way. No GK at all. Damage looked pretty good as well. She did as much in Flame Shrine with an Endless Cane as my SQH did with a DB. Yeah, but I don't know, like, is she a boss damage dealer? Oh wait. Ooh. Can actually go Void Campaign. I have to put away the flex team for a second. Let's see the damage. Like we go like this, we can activate core. What does a core do? All damage that increase with the shield. Okay, cool. With the shield, we put that there, and I don't know. Let's just go. Were you brought into this job, or did you go for it because the sign you saw or something? It's tough. I always said like either I like really put a ton of effort towards everything and do my very best, or I work for the government, and then in the end I decided to work for the government. And then I found out that I got scammed and that I still had to put a lot of work towards it. So that sucked. So I don't know. Didn't know that in advance. I just saw the job and thought it looked kind of cool, and I honestly had no idea what to do with my life. Honestly didn't know. So considering that I really didn't know what to do with my life, it was just like, okay, but then I just check out this job and it seemed alright, and yeah, I just went for that. I think the chase attacks are pretty cool. Like, you could make a chase attack team with that. There's always one guy breaking out there. I mean, can we lose that? We can lose that, right? I just want to check out what she does, like, in terms of animations. I don't see like a ton of her effects on the enemy, necessarily. Now I do. Now she suddenly decided to put it on everybody. Okay, very weird. We already got Phoenix. We got 3 heroes and Phoenix, so we have like 1000% crit. Chases are wild. Constraint now on every single enemy, basically. Pretty big damage. But the constraint goes away. Did it have a duration? I didn't even see that. Is my government job easy to get in Germany? No, not necessarily. There are different government jobs. At the moment, I feel like you can get a very, very reasonable government job for if you do like a bachelor, a decent bachelor, maybe something law related or something. I think you are on the way in Germany to get like a very decent job. You do some stuff, but honestly, yeah, in Germany you have to work now. In the past, there was like the time where many people that worked in government really didn't have to work too much. Now you really have to work. It's all like less money, so everything has to be a little bit more efficient to an extent. So people have to work. But nonetheless, it's like you have home office. You won't be fired, so you get like pretty decent money. I mean, that sucks. That really wasn't too much damage. I mean, she kept up with PD. I really didn't keep up. Oh wait, isn't my TBB insane in terms of roll? As Giant Killer. Defier and Hunter's Focus. Okay. And more attack. That's like nearly the same attack, honestly. It's 210. It's 192. It goes away when she ults, so does Shaping. Ah, okay. So the problem here is that she didn't have really a lot of people accompanying her. Okay. Oh wait, this is a TBB stage. TBB sucks as an enemy. So this will probably not be as easy. I want to try something, because I think it's funny. There isn't another chase hero, is there? I don't think there is. Don't think there is. Okay, let's try that. Abyss Mage to Tree of Life Transcendence. I don't know. Here we do chase. Gaggy's in the chase, here's counter hero. DJN also doesn't chase, she counters. Ooh, IHP. Doesn't IHP chase? IHP chase. Wraec is a normal day, work, IH, sleep, repeat? Nah. I have a decent amount of free time, mate. I have a decent amount of free time. Like I can go, I wake up, I can go to work at whichever time I want. So if I decide I want to go an hour later, I go an hour later. Unless of course I have a meeting. You know, if I have a meeting I have to be there, no question. Then I just check out what I need to do. I work, like 9 hours usually, something around that. Then I check out what I have to do at home, usually towards the end of the time that I am at work. And then I say, okay, maybe I want to do like an AFK journey video, maybe there's something for IH to prepare, then so my mind get that sorted. Drive home, if I'm not like home office, which I have 3 days in the week, so that's good. And then I usually do like my stuff at home. Maybe work a little, do a little bit of workout. If it's not too hot like now, then I don't feel like it. Answer a few things. And then usually at around 7 to 8 PM I have like all my daily tasks finished. And then I really don't need to do anything anymore if I don't want to. So maybe I do some stuff at home. Clean a little bit, but I have a cleaning lady as well. So I don't have to do that very often. So I usually call up some friends. I have a lot of friends that work more than me. This is actually kind of funny. I have one friend, he works 15 hours a day. Every single day. Crazy. There's some days off, obviously, but like a working day for him is commonly 15 hours. Which is insane. Cooking, of course. That is something I usually do. I don't really go out. Just sometimes. Usually on a Thursday I go out. Get something to eat. But other than that I cook. And then I usually have like, yeah, the time at like 8 PM or afterwards I have for myself. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, there is no damage, guys. I don't know, we have to find proper setup for her. I know there's less stuff to do in the SQH and stuff. They all have like Giant Killer and like insane other stats, but and big attack. And I feel like if we put RFW into the same scenario, plug him into the team, and that's okay. I could go out and spend that on IH. Wraec hunting in Germany. It's not every it was, by the way, Thursday, not Tuesday. It was not every Thursday. I usually just get like a döner. Try the shark cannon on her. I really don't need crit. It's in February. Actually, usually you can see it in the videos. Because I have my real birthday in my account. Last time a few people saw it and congratulated me. It was kind of funny. Yeah, so far I'm not super convinced. So my early testing says like she's kind of mid. But it's like, usually they have some kind of plan with it. I didn't really see it too far now. I really didn't see it. Maybe it's a few more basics. But we didn't really have an energy feed. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it might be a number problem. That she's like, just like, numbers are a little bit too small. I thought it was quite interesting what she does. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to test it a bit more. You know, guys know? Like, I feel like I want to test it a bit more and then get back to you guys. I don't really want to go in there and just like say, okay, we now have like... and just throw it in a few teams, so I don't really feel like doing that. What do we have here? 12 of them to attack 2 times, each of which will deals 1500 damage to 4 random enemies, deals extra 1500% of attack, holy damage, which is interesting that she has a hero that deals holy damage, to targets with constraint, and deals extra 20% of max HP damage to targets with shaping, caps at 2000% of self attack, so yeah, decent. Inflicts extra damage equal to 20% of their lost HP, caps at 2000% self attack. It's mechanically not very interesting. I don't know, could be the B copy. Yeah, the B copy makes it tough. I can't really test with the B copy. You can't put a hero with B tier in a team with an X tier or an SS tier and then expect them to do well. How is she supposed to compete with that? Like, how? Can't. Doesn't work. Yeah, so I have to find some other tests. I don't know, maybe we will do something. You guys can send it to me on Discord too. I don't really want to test her more right now. Is that cheap A tier in auction house? Let's check it out. We're going to filter for her. Here we are going to sort by awakened tier. Sort by awakened tier 2. So here we have cheapest A tier is 20k bidding, which is not good. This is overpriced. No, but it's good roll. Giant killer defies skill damage. I like that. No, so look at that. Look at that. It's like that. That shows you the auction house. None sold. None sold. And there we have this guy that tried to sell the SS tier for 500k. Dude, it's not going to work. Let's be real about that. People have S of her. Like, that's okay. That's honestly, I think this could work. It's like not the best copy. As pretty good. Oh, wait, it's actually pretty good copy. I mean, the attack sucks. But that's like, I think that's really dragging it down. I would buy that for 10k. I would buy that for 10k. I would do that. I can see myself doing that. Because this is a good roll. This is 6700 HP. This is 64 speed, and you see those are A stats. Those are not A minus stats, those are A stats. So this is like the only thing dragging it down. And you fix that with some soul power and you got decent enough attack. I think this is alright actually. I could see myself do 10k for that. What we can do, we can get ourselves a little bit more loot. Oh wait, not that. Transcendence actually. We can just like use some free awakens. And check out if we got something good. Maybe Soul will test her. I don't know, maybe he does. No, it depends. So like, depends a little bit on your account progress. So, what is a good attack? So like, if your attack is, if you are like on a very low account, 92 million is glorious. If you are on my account, 92 million is not that great. For like the average, you would not be on the level of like my guild for that. That is the real answer. But 92 million will carry you very far in the game. So that is like, that I can see. That I can say. Will carry you very far in the game. So you're not bad in that sense. So that is something that will help. You won't save for future galas. 9x, I don't know. I will keep the copies. I know I showed it in the last video that I have like 15,000 copies or something. I will keep that. But I don't want to spend all of that. I can't spend the amount that the people spent on the last Awakening session. It was too much. They spent way more than the copies are worth. Way more in any way than they are worth. So I couldn't see myself doing that. And thus I say, well, probably not going to happen. I'm even not going to continue. I mean, 10 more is like... It's like one more, but yeah, kinda sucks. I don't want to use the other B core. I don't want to use the other B core, guys. Kinda want to use a core, but I don't want to use the other B core. Let's do B minus core. B minus core, guys. Can't be sold on the auction house, it says. Okay, green. Green. Ah! It's B minus again. Is this enough for 10 and B minus? Is this enough for 10? Because I don't really want to do a lot of summons. Yes. Good. Okay. So yeah, I will probably... That's probably it, right? We don't have anything to do with the event anymore. We did that. We had an insane stream. We got all the loot here. We got all of that. Maybe we can enhance the Star Soul. We can check back on that now. Let's see if we got 15%. We got 15%, guys. So we can fight boss. If I now don't abort the Jade Fruit, then it is actually going to bug out. We have to do it in 2 steps. We have to collect the Jade Fruit, so the Jade Fruit thing completes. Because if I nuke the boss now and abort all of the mining operations by that, then it actually won't count it until you restart the game. That should work, right? Yeah. Okay, quest complete, ladies and gentlemen. Quest complete. Can actually enhance the Star Soul. We get the Star Soul Burst. Once the hero releases Star Soul skill 3 times in total, the effect will be triggered after the next action. Grants 2 allies with the lowest HP 2 laser variation of the meteors for 1 round and concert of stars for 1 round, and inflicts after sound 2 enemies with the eyes they attack for 1 round variation of the meteors. When the owner takes control effects, attribute reduction and that consumes 1 layer of variation of the meteors to transfer 1 of the corresponding effects to the inflictor. This effect ignores the target's offset and duration to reduce reduction control effects and their immunity to the other related effects. And I stuttered at the end. Bloody hell. Too long. Okay, we need 3 Star Souls. Okay, 1, 2, 3, done. Nice. 3 Star Souls. There we go. I'm trying to hold an auction. I'm going to sell off Tiamo. You in the Discord node? Okay, we got that going. If I could do that, that would be great. We definitely got enough stuff here. So we can enhance to 16. So that works out. Which means we can start the next quest. Next quest, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to forget about it. We actually have to go and get level 24 Destiny Trail, which we can't. Obviously, because we are going to run out of material immediately. Now we have level 19, so we have to wait a bit. Which means we have time to actually do this. So I mean, what we are going to do probably is we're just going to put them in some mines, and then it will be good. So that we just can slowly take some time and start collecting resources, get the quest up and everything. There we go. 1. Okay. Then the next one. As soon as we have them all in mines, we are actually good. We go like that. We got 1 more over there. Wait, we have 1 more here as well. That's already okay. I mean, don't really have to. We don't really have to make it very clean. We just have to get them all in mines, so that this is like set. We have them all in mines now, so they can start mining, they can get us some exploration progress, and that's okay. And that's it! That's really it, guys. So we're done. We're done, we did everything that there is to do at this very moment. And I would say, yeah, this is like the end. Thoughts, IGNACIA. Maybe to sum it up. Feels a little bit weak. Feels a little bit weak. I think we can get like a good fair bit of potential still out of her, like a fair bit of performance still out of her. But for the moment she didn't immediately perform well. Like a lot of people, if you have RFW or DTV, you throw them in the team, and damage dealer wise they usually perform well very, very fast. She doesn't feel like it. She feels more like a Sylvie, where you throw them in the team and it doesn't immediately work, and then you find some niche use with Norton Hague where it suddenly works decently well. I feel like there may be something like this. And we have another chase hero with her, which is interesting. Maybe there's something around the lines of that being interesting, so we have to see. But I think if there was some new player trying to build a second Transcendence hero, thinking about whether or not this is an interesting hero for them, I would say no, it is not. I would say no, it is not. And this is my very, very early assumption. Very, very, very early. Very early. So there will be a lot of change to that. So that is the thing. Your numbers put in an account that you don't have. Well, I can't help you with that, sadly, because that is a security thing we had to activate, because there are many people trying to enter the Discord and do naughty stuff, which we don't want. So yeah. Yeah. She seems like a PvP hero. PvP is tough. PvP is tough. You're a little bit more flexible on PvE than you are on PvP, so we have to see. Don't think she's a mid-game person or not. I don't see a reason to build her at all at the moment. I have to test more, Note. I have to test more. I can't really say right now. I have to test her a little bit more. I have to find out some interactions, and then we have to see it. And now I'm very much so looking forward to getting out of this room, because it's horrible in here, even with the fan that I have on the background. Thanks everybody for joining in. Hope you had a great time. I know I definitely had. I want to thank once again KW, Soul, and all the other people that gifted to this stream and made this absolutely an insane experience today that I definitely didn't expect. I'm still a little bit ashamed of receiving all that money, so I have to say that. But I absolutely wish you guys a great day. I wish you guys a great weekend. I hope you guys don't die of heat like I do at the moment. And other than that, I hope you have a great time. And we'll see us in the next one. And Sleepy Dummy really managed to get that top 3, it seems.